Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, bringing you some more Call of Duty Black Ops gameplay. Now today, I am on Array, playing some ground war domination, and I'm using the WA2000. However, before I get started on the commentary proper, I'd just like to remind everyone that I do upload videos 3 times a week, on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Now, I've had a few comments over the past few days saying, oh, you haven't uploaded a video in a while. I upload pretty much every single week on those days, but there's problems with the YouTube subscription box. There have been problems for years, but you know, it's nothing we can do about that. If it's on a Monday, Wednesday or Friday and you haven't seen one of my videos appear in the subscription box, just come and click on my channel page and the chances are one of my videos will be uploaded. It just hasn't been transferred to your subscription box. And how was that not a triple to start the game? I had a look at that back in theatre mode, and at least 2 or 3 of my bullets thudded into that third guy there, so I got very, very unlucky, but it's the start of what I think is quite a nice WA2000 gameplay. Now, I started using this weapon because, to be honest, Wings of Redemption suggested it. It was a weapon that never really crossed my mind to use. I was quite happy using the PSG-1 and giving the L96 a try, but Wings did a video on the sniper rifle. In fact, he's done a series of videos over the past week showing everyone the virtues of the different sniper rifles, and what he said is that L96 was the worst sniper rifle in the game, and I've had a look back and I have to say I agree with him, because the L96 has exactly the same power as the PSG-1, so it isn't even the most powerful sniper rifle, but it has almost twice the recoil of the PSG-1. Obviously it's a bolt action, so you can't reel off the quick shots. So in my opinion as well, I do think the L96 is the worst sniper rifle in the game. So armed with this new knowledge, I decided to give the WA2000 a try, and I'm actually very, very surprised with what it can do. It reminds me very, very heavily of COD 4's M21. It's a sniper rifle where you've got to expect not to get a one-hit kill. You know, with the PSG-1 and the L96, you expect 9 times out of 10, if you hit someone roughly centre mass, you'll get that one-hit kill. But the WA2000 is a little bit less reliable than that. You know, you've got to expect to hit a 2-hit kill, but the thing is, it's such a accurate sniper rifle, sorry, and there's so little recoil, it really isn't a problem. And how did none of those bullets hit, by the way? At least 2 of those 3 bullets must have got some part of his body, but obviously that's the Black Ops hit detection doing its work again there. But like I've been saying before, if you just adapt your sniper rifle style a little bit, just expect that 2-shot kill instead of that 1-shot kill, it turns into a very, very good weapon. I mean, it really does remind me of that COD 4 M21, as I've been saying, because that weapon, it was very, very rare for you to get a 1-shot kill with that weapon. But the thing is, it had so little recoil and it was so accurate, it really didn't matter. You could ping off that second aim shot very, very quickly and guarantee the kill pretty much every time. And the WA2000 is pretty much identical to that. You know, it takes a little bit of getting used to, because if you've been doing most of your sniping with the PSG-1 like I've been doing, you know, I'm quite aggressive with the PSG-1 now, because I can get right in someone's face, hit them once and expect them to drop. And if you try to do that with a WA2000, the chances are you're going to die pretty quickly. So you've got to play a little bit more cautiously with it, but once you've adapted your playstyle to it, it really turns into a fantastic sniper rifle, and really recommend every one of you to use it, especially if you're a sniper fan, because I quite like sniping. You know, sniping was my main weapon choice in Modern Warfare 2, and obviously with Black Ops nerfing the snipers for a large proportion of the game, I really didn't snipe much apart from with the PSG-1 because it had that little bit extra damage. But now that the Treyarch have finally fixed the snipers, there's absolutely no reason not to use this weapon. It really is an absolutely brilliant choice. Now, on Array as well, you find a perfect home for the WA2000. Because Array is such a massive map, it really does lend itself to the use of sniper rifles brilliantly. You know, if you just hang around in that central Array building, you have line of sight into pretty much every major spawn zone in the entire map, so you can bring the superior range of the WA2000 to bear very, very easily and very, very nicely. Now, if you couple that with Scout Pro, giving you that fast switch of weapons and a pretty powerful short-range choice in the dual-wheel Pythons, you really have a very, very good all-round class. You know, you have that very, very long reach of the WA2000, and if you turn the corner and bump into someone, you can very quickly draw your Pythons and have a good chance of winning that gunfight. So my class I'm using today, I'm using the WA2000 with the dual wheel Pythons. I'm using Ghost, and yes, it's perfectly acceptable to use Ghost when you are pretty much hamstringing yourself against the majority of class choices, and you definitely are doing that with a sniper rifle. I'm using Scout Pro for that fast weapon switch, not really for the extended hold breath time, because I find if you spend too much time with your scope up looking at targets, you tend to lose situational awareness. And what I mean by that is, as you can see now with my scope up, you cannot see any of the radar around it, you can't see where the enemies are, and you can't see where your teammates are. So you get a little bit tunnel vision, you tend to focus on only what you can see, and you completely lose your situational awareness. So what I recommend to do is quickly pop the scope up. If you can't see anyone, pop the scope down, have a look around, make sure there's no one by you, pop the scope up again, and so on and so forth until you can get a pretty comfortable shot off. Now, my third perk choice is TMMask Pro. Now, TMMask Pro has to be the best perk 3 choice for the sniper rifle. Its ability just to completely ignore flashes and stuns really is fantastic. You know, what a lot of people like to do when they're rushing against snipers is they'll find out where you are, they'll pull a pin on the flash or a concussion, they'll try and drop it at your feet, and then rush in expecting an easy kill. And with the combination of Scout Pro and TMMask Pro, you render that tactic pretty much useless, because the flash will hit you, you'll know someone knows where you are, so you can quickly switch to your Pythons with Scout Pro, and then you're ready for them to rush around the corner. And the thing is, they aren't expecting you to be ready, so they're going to be rushing around expecting a nice easy kill, and you can pretty much take them down with impunity because they're expecting you to be cowering in the corner, they're perhaps not ready for a gunfight, and you can black them down with those Pythons very, very nicely indeed. So it really is a pretty much perfect sniping class. Now, a few people like to use marathon on a sniper rifle, but I really don't understand why you want to do that. You want to avoid sprinting as much as possible with a sniper rifle. Even if you are quick scoping, sprinting is only going to get you killed with a sniper rifle. But I think that's all on the perk choices. My favourite weapon attachment with this WA2000 is the variable zoom scope. As you can see, the WA2000 has the lowest zoom scope of any sniper rifle, so it really does benefit from that extended zoom option that the variable zoom gives you. However, one little tip I would give you, I would automatically switch to the middle zoom scope on spawning. You notice me do that a few times. You know, whenever I respawned, I'll get my scope up, immediately switch to the middle zoom scope. That's because, in my opinion, the lowest zoom scope really doesn't have enough magnification to be accurate over anything apart from pretty much, you know, hand touching distance, arm's length really. So if you switch up to that middle range scope, you're going to have a lot more success with this rifle. My final score is 38-2, so it's a pretty nice gameplay. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I'm going to be bringing you some pretty interesting weapon choices in the next few weeks. So if you enjoyed the video, please rate and comment as always, and I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks for watching.